Waking you up.
Mrs. Brooks says he's multi-talented. Yeah, he can talk, annoy. Yeah, he can talk, annoy, and irritate all at the same time. It's Jay Brooks and the Morning Rush on 98.7 Kiss Country.
I think that's getting annoying right there. That thing right there.
I've heard it a few times.
I think you all know that already.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Pete joins us every Tuesday about 7:40. Talk a little bit, life and road construction and future plans. And last weekend, Pete, you skipped out on the dunk tank on me, so they had to find somebody else.
I told you I had plans. They were up in the air for a couple weeks, and then they were solidified a couple weeks ago, and we followed through on them this weekend. So,
and how that trip was good?
Yeah, it was. Weather was perfect. We took our motorcycles over to a little place in Wisconsin that we like to stay. Which went over there Saturday and hung out with our friends Saturday night, and came home Sunday.
Nice.
Got to ride the car ferry across the river on our motorcycle, so that was pretty cool.
When you go on stuff like that, do you actually take your drone with, just in case you might run into something and go, hey, this would be kind of cool video footage?
No, I do not. There's limited space on a motorcycle, Jay.
They had some of those saddlebags,
Oh, I do, but you need rain gear and jacket just in case. And it was kind of funny. We had a bag that you can put on the motorcycle as well, and my wife and I shared it, so I got like 10% of it.
Yeah.
Which is all I need. You need
Right.
just change your clothes and ready to go.
When you go on motorcycle rides, you have to have like makeup and foundation and hair curler and all. Do you do that or no? I mean,
I don't know.
Well, you don't, but does your wife?
Actually, no. My wife wears eyeliner. That's about the only makeup she wears. So that part is pretty easy.
Yeah. She's never back there trying to put it on as you're riding the motorcycle, though. Like people driving,
She rides her own motorcycle, Jay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That would be a little tough. Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Although you do see people though driving and putting makeup on. Have you ever seen that?
Yes. Yeah.
How dangerous is that?
Yeah. It's not cool whatsoever.
Oh,
I can. Yeah. Whatever.
yeah.
Don't need to go into it, but can you imagine even just hitting a bump while you're trying to put on eyeliner?
That's what I think of.
That could end badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
be like a Christmas Story. Shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh, speaking about bumps on the road construction going well?
It is going well. Yeah, even with the rain we had, a couple weeks ago, we're still moving forward pretty well on these projects.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the weather's been great though. I thought maybe could it ever be too hot for road construction?
It depends. With the employees, obviously, you want them to make sure they're staying hydrated and being in the shade as much as possible and taking breaks when possible. The big thing is when you're pouring concrete, just how hot it is, and that changes how much water you might need in it and how fast the concrete will set up. But, as we talked a couple weeks ago, that's why they poured that bridge deck on 65 south of Rockwell at like 3 in the morning.
Right.
Because, the temperatures were better, and that gives us the best product. So they poured it at that time. So that's the big thing, the heat effects.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. So how many projects do you have? What do you have going on right now?
Well, we'll since we were talking about the bridge at Rockwell, things are going really, really well. Hopefully the bridge approaches will be poured by the end of the week, and then they have the guardrail and things like that, and we're still shooting for the second week in August to get that thing open. So that's not that far away. So things are really moving well on that one. US 65 in Mason City from about McDonald's down to Bliss. The big change in that one right now is 27th Street, which people were using on the west side, taking their unofficial detour. That has now been closed off. So you cannot get 265 from the west side. So the detour is the way to go on that one. Hopefully by the first week or so of August, we will have from 20th to 25th Street open on the north end of that project. So that'll give people a lot more access to the area as well. 122, it's kind of on repeat, still working on the sanitary lines, storm sewer, water mains, water services. They are doing some grading work behind the utility work so they can have that ready for paving. And that'll probably start in about 3 or 4 weeks or so. The I-35 reconstruction project down by Sheffield, paving has started, so that's good. They're moving ahead there. We started a new project up on I-35 last week, doing some asphalt work up by the casino, a couple miles on either side of the casino. That one should be finished up by late August, so you can expect lane closure up there, single lane closure. The Iowa 3 resurfacing project between the Franklin County line and US 69, they got some bridge work to be doing. So there is a single lane, probably pilot car and flagger, or at least a flagger through that area. This one should hopefully be done by the end of the month. And then the one that you're probably going to see the most action on now until probably sometime into September is on Iowa 9 between 218, where 218 goes south to Floyd, and to Riceville. They are working on the turning lane right now, the new right turn lane from Iowa 9 to 218. So there's a shoulder closure, but they are also working on the road, maybe closer to the Riceville area, but they're coming back this way towards Osage again soon. So you'll see a pilot car and flagger going on through that area. I think that kind of wraps it up, Jay. The one over by Sexton, we got maybe a week left. Hopefully by the end of this week, they should be done with that project. Okay. In Garner, I don't think there's a lot of work going on right now. Still waiting on a few contractors to come in and get a few things done. We had to do some reseeding because of those heavy rains, washed all the seeding away. But yeah, other than that, I think we're got it pretty much covered.
Pete, I had somebody want to ask me about well, not ask me, they wanted me to ask you about, remember that big downpour we had last week and all that flooding that happened, that occurred?
Yeah, where the flooding, I don't know what part of the area they're talking about with the flooding.
They were talking that federal, or the...
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The underpass?
Yep.
They said, I thought they fixed all that, and why is it flooding? I go, well, once it stopped raining, it went down pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, it did. And you've got to remember, if we designed every project for 3 inches of rain in 2 hours, it would probably triple the price of the project.
Right, yeah.
Now, with that situation, we did do some improvements on there, what we can. But the problem with that is you've got a railroad bridge right there. Uh-huh. And without tearing out the railroad bridge and redoing everything, you're still going to get some standing water. But again, like I said, we can't design every project for a downpour like that. And like you said, it did pond up under there, but it did drain pretty quickly as well. So yeah, no, it's a great question. I actually expected that question when I saw it filling up, but that's the way it is. We can only do so much unless we want to tear out a railroad bridge and close that area for another 6 months or so. And I don't think anybody really wants to deal with that if it's not necessary.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do. So, but I thought, well, I'll ask Pete. And
yeah, without a doubt, that's what we're here for.
Usually I forget the question, and then I get afterwards. What Pete say about that? I forgot.
Yeah. Put reminder in your phone, Jay. That's the only way I survive these days.
No kidding. Ain't that the truth?
Yes, it is.
Any other future projects that are going to be coming up in the next month or so, or are they kind of
not so much. We will have a microsurfacing project that'll be starting up on Interstate on the north, not the casino area, I believe, but that's a couple weeks out yet. We haven't had the pre-construction meeting yet with the contractor, so we don't have an exact date. But anyway, it'll be in the area, just picking up where the current asphalt project is going on. It'll be picking up right there. So. But other than that, nothing. There's going to be a bridge replacement on Iowa 3 between Clarion and Goldfield, and I believe that'll be starting in the next week or two. So that'll be one for travelers to watch out for. But again, we'll have more of a better start date on that one probably next week. So other than that, we are in good shape.
All right. Spend a lot of time watching TV, waiting for Vikings football.
I have not this time of year. I'm usually outside doing yard work or something. So I did watch, was it Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday night. I think I watched the second quarter of the Fever game against Las Vegas. And that was fun to watch. The Fever were literally on fire. They
They
had
were.
a big win out there, and following the Twins finished the second half winning 5 series in a row, and they're one game under 500 and in the wild card race and in the division race. So that's unexpected and pretty exciting. We'll see if they can hang on. They got another half of the season to go. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, no, I've been just enjoying the weather.
Yeah. Have you been to any ball games yet up there, the Twins?
I've been to a couple. We went to the home opener,
Uh-huh.
and we always go to the home opener. And then it was June. Every year they have a Prince night where they honor Prince, and they have
Oh, yeah.
Prince giveaways. And my wife is a huge Prince fan, so we
Huh.
always go up for that too. So that's fun.
But you know what we should do? Because my wife's a huge Prince fan too.
Okay.
She'd care less about baseball.
Yeah.
But yeah, huge. So anytime anybody goes up there and they got a Prince thing, they always come back and all of a sudden, hey, give this to your wife. What's this for? Well, they have Prince line up at the Vikings or the Twins or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's funny. A lot of times, the Prince, you have to buy a special package to get the main Prince item giveaway.
Oh, really?
And you pick that up before the game. And I know there's a lot of people who go up there and they get the giveaway and don't even go to the game and go home and put it immediately on eBay. And
Oh no, anything Prince, my wife, she won't sell.
no, my wife would never sell any of her stuff either, ever.
If I take out all the totes and all this and that and the pictures and it'd be a whole room designated to Prince.
Yeah. No, he had a huge fan base, and even reading some of the stuff about him, the talent that man had was
Huge.
just,
Yeah.
it was literally revolutionary.
Yeah. He's one of a kind.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, I still think one of my favorite lines ever was David Letterman had Eric Clapton on. And, this is going back a ways if you're talking about David Letterman.
age yourself some more, Pete. Go ahead.
Yep. And he said to Clapton, he said, "How does it feel to be the best guitar player in the world?" And Eric Clapton looked at him and said, "I don't know. You should probably ask Prince."
I remember seeing clips of that thing. So
Yeah. He'd play basketball in his 5-inch heels, and he was a little different, but
yeah.
doesn't take anything away from the talent.
Well, he had to wear 5-inch heels because he's only like 5 foot anyway.
Yeah, he was very, very tiny.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to go up to, I don't know if you've been to the museum up there or his compound that he had.
In Chanhassen.
Yeah. And so we went there shortly after he died. And because I go, I want to go to this. Then I go, okay, fine, we'll go. And, but yeah, to see the clothes that he wore, I mean, he had his Super Bowl performance, was playing on TVs. But to see that, I'm going, man, how do you ever hold up a motorcycle because he was so short?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember the exact days, but when he passed away, it was that following Saturday. We had Twins tickets, an afternoon game.
Uh-huh.
And the game was over, and I asked my wife, I said, should we go down to Paisley Park since we're up here just to see, what's going on? Because like I said, it was just a few days after he had passed.
Oh, yeah, flowers.
And she said, I don't know if we should or not. And I said, we're here. It was unbelievable. It was literally like you were at a 2-block long visitation.
Yeah.
Because the whole fence line was lined with signs and pictures and flowers and people, and everybody was just quiet and whispering. And I'm really glad we went. It was pretty memorable.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was. And I know this probably isn't legal, but my wife, she says when she passes, she wants to be cremated and then spread over the compound up there.
Wow.
I know. I'm going, well, wait a minute. What about me? You wanna be with me?
Yeah. Well, maybe just she'll keep part of you, or you can keep part of you guys together.
Yeah. I'm going, I don't know if I want to spend the rest of my life in jail for ashes in Prince's little compound up there.
Just you can put some in your hand, and then like you can be looking through the chain link fence, and you can sneeze and put your hand over your mouth, and it'll just go. And then yeah, then plus you got your DNA and her ashes. You're
Yeah.
together.
I'm gonna think about it. Oh boy, the things we do for our wives, though, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. and, I don't want to end on talking about that, spreading that. What else do you? What? Anything else more fun or sports?
Anything else more fun? Well, let me think. I know I'm missing something. I can't think of anything right now.
Huh?
You know, it won't be long, and I know you mentioned football. I think the Vikings open camp August 1st.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming up, and the All-Star game tonight, and like I said, the second half of the season. We'll see. It's like I said, it's been surprising. It's been fun. It's been yeah, I'm enjoying having the Twins on the radio in the background or watching the end of the game on TV. And like I said, we'll see how it continues. And
Yep.
it won't be long before we will be talking college football and all that other stuff.
We did.
Goes fast.
Yeah, it does. We did learn something new today about Pete. He obviously doesn't listen to Kiss Country because we don't carry the Twins.
I doesn't mean I can't listen to more than one station.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You're right. I do listen to other stations when the Twins are on.
I don't blame you. I would too.
Real quick too. Hey, we've got all the softball and baseball tournaments going on.
You want to get on that quick, didn't you?
Yep. I mean, I don't know if you want me to start naming call letters and stuff. I can. But you'll be happy to know I listen to most of my stuff on the Twins app. So
good.
Anyway, yeah, with all the traveling and baseball and everything going on, just be aware. Again, check the 511ia.org, check the website, and be aware of construction wherever you may be traveling for the games and for state tournaments, and enjoy the summer.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Iowa. I don't want to push summer along any faster, but I can't wait for the Iowa State game. I think I'm going to make the prediction right now, Pete.
Yep.
Iowa's going to smoke Iowa State.
I thought for sure you were going to say Iowa State was going to win, and I was going to say, all right, we're putting some money on this one.
Yeah,
every part of me agrees with you, except for the part of me that's followed this rivalry for like 40 years. You just don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. Like you said, don't want to wish summer away, but it's just going to be fun. It's a night game this year too, if I remember correctly.
Well, that's the other problem. Yeah, I got to be able to stay awake for it.
Yep, that's right.
Plans already being made in the neighborhood.
Are they really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun to get together with friends, and even Iowa State fans. I'd say 99% of them even get along that day. They just have a lot of fun.
I think I do. With the Iowa, I'm going to mess everybody up this year. I'm going to wear Iowa State and Iowa stuff, and I've done that before anyway.
I was going to say, I think you've done that before.
Yeah, just to mess the mojo with the Hawkeyes, because they were winning that one year, and I went and changed everything up, and I come out after halftime and they're like, "What are you wearing?" I go, "I got to mix it up a little bit. I'm superstitious, Pete. You know that."
I do know that.
And so it wasn't working what I had on, so I had to go change.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not at all anymore. I think I used to be, but now I just take it as it comes and deal with it.
Everybody hates it. I got a big bullhorn too that I use that day.
Yep, I'm well aware.
Are you coming to the big party?
I've made it the last couple of years.
Well, yeah. You can stay for the whole game this time or not?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we don't have Uber down there, so.
Yeah, no, but there's other friends I usually get together with too, but I try to make sure that I get over there before.
Yeah, just bring them over. Bring them down. Just bring them down. That's the party of the century right there. Well, not the century, of the day.
of that weekend.
Right? Well, I don't know. We'll be talking about more about that anyway.
Yeah, we got a long time to work up to that. Hopefully, we'll be talking about the Twins playoff run.
Yes, that'd be great.
That would be awesome.
And the fever and
the fever, exactly. Yeah, I think Caitlin Clark's getting healthy. She's still kind of on a minutes restriction, but hopefully see her get going. And yeah, Kelsey Mitchell's really, really fun to watch. And Sophie Cunningham's been going from the outside and hitting those 3-pointers, and Aaliyah Boston, and yeah, they're fun to watch.
Hot. Yeah, Sophie's been great.
Well, that's for another conversation, Jay.
I'm talking about basketball here, Pete.
You're right. I am too. But I know you're running out of time, so I don't want to push you up against it.
Right, yeah. Well, the TV personalities coming out, and Pete, time to wrap. All right.
Everything by the clock.
Yeah. Not here.
Yeah.
Pete, have yourself a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again next week. All right.
All right. You do the same, Jay.
That's the good stuff.